Just this past March, my next guest joined the best fucking news team in television as one of The Daily Show's vaunted correspondents, filling the gap left by John Oliver's departure. He's also performed with the UCB Theater's all-star house team, The Stepfathers, and together with his wife Laura Gray, created the short film Peepers, which was selected for screening at South by Southwest and the Tribeca Film Festival, as well as the web series Engaged, which they wrote and filmed while they were engaged. Please welcome Jordan Klepper. Yes.
Nice. I
Nice.
recognize that song. Clever.
You know that song?
Very nice.
We try to match it to the guest. You pick something up here?
Yeah, you guys did your research, huh?
Yeah.
Wow.
Dug deep for that
Yeah. What's this guy on fucking Daily Show? Yeah, give him that song.
one. Jordan Klepper, man. Good to have you here. We tried to have you back in March.
Yep.
It didn't work out.
Yep.
That was when you just joined the show. It's been a few months now.
Yes.
Are things settling to a rhythm?
I'm starting to get comfortable. People are nice. They're
Yeah.
starting to know my name, kind of.
Yeah.
There's a lot of dogs there, and so I'm getting to know the dogs. I'm talking with the dogs. That's when you know you're in a good place with an office.
Dog-friendly office.
When you're comfortable with dogs, yeah.
Do you have a dog?
I have 0 dogs. No. I live in a very small apartment, like 3 blocks away, and the dog would not work there.
Not work.
It would not work.
Well, can you bring a goldfish or something? Can you bring something to
You
join
can bring
the
a
party?
goldfish, but
Yeah.
goldfish is not a dog.
It's not a dog.
It's very far from a dog. The things I would do with a dog are completely different than what I would do with a goldfish. They would both probably die within a few weeks. That would be the equalizer. That's
The
what it would
equalizer.
be, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah. But the equilibrium would be just death. That's what it would be.
And everyone's going to think about dead puppies the rest of our conversation.
There you go.
Great.
Yeah, just
Wonderful.
replace it with dead goldfish and maybe it's a slightly happier image.
Let's get off that topic.
Yeah, fair enough.
When the clock struck midnight, December 31st, 2013, Jordan,
Yeah.
did you make a wish for the new year? Did you have any idea what this year would bring you?
You know what? I wish I could say I did. I think I was at home on that new year. I was feeling old. I wasn't doing anything.
Yeah.
So that's if I could make one. You know, if you're somebody who's wishing on a star, let me tell you, that shit's bullshit and it's luck. It doesn't work. So go to bed early. Feel you're 34 years of age. Feel a little bit sad because you're old and you still don't have friends to hang out with on New Year's. And then maybe something will go right in the next year.
Just all happenstance. Is that what it was? Walk us through the process, Jordan. I'm curious personally, as someone who would love to have that job. People here, I'm sure, are curious.
Ah, sorry, fuckers.
Yeah. He got it.
Deal with it. Yeah, while you guys are wishing on your stars
Yeah.
on fucking New Year's, I'm sleeping with my wife, feeling sad about being 34. So, deal with it.
I was wishing on
There should have been a comma there was sleeping, comma, with my wife. It felt like I was bragging about having sex with my wife.
We all wish we could have sex with your wife,
I
Jordan.
appreciate that, Scott.
But walk us through this process from the moment you heard, I guess, did you have a manager at the time? Or
Yes, yes.
So they said, hey, they called you up, there's an opening. It happened pretty quickly for you, right?
It happened quick. Yeah, they gave us a heads up that was, they told me to send in a tape, and I sent in a tape where you have to kind of write a piece and do a piece. They let me know that they wanted me to come in and read with John. And actually, there was a 3-week period between that. They were like, you're going to come in and read, although the next time for that, it's going to be like 3 weeks away. The time where he could actually kind of read and do auditions for 3 weeks. So I had some time to sit on that, and then when I finally went in and did it, which was writing a new piece and doing a new piece, I got a call that day, which I think was a Thursday, and they said come in on Monday and bring a suit. You might be on.
And you were on.
I was on. Yeah, it was a real quick. They threw you right to the lions.
That's incredible.
Right off the bat. Yeah, it was nuts.
Did you have time to get nervous even? I mean, were you...
Yeah, oh yeah, there was time for that. Yeah, I felt plenty of time, you know? I will say it moved fast enough that I think I couldn't let the gravity of it. I've been doing this thing for a while, and so I think that day felt pretty great to actually have that opportunity. But it happened so fast that I think the gravity of those little moments, they didn't really hit till afterwards and that night. There's so many big things happened over the course of that day.
I mean, just meeting Jon Stewart must have been...
Yeah, right off the bat, I kind of jump in and they throw me in a meeting with them to talk about Crimea, which everybody knows about Crimea now. At that time, that news story had just broken like the night before, and I'm thrown into a meeting with John.
Dude, I've been into Crimea since 07.
Oh,
so,
yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
way back.
Yeah.
Oh, I was way in the Crimea.
Yeah.
I was into that early Czech Republic stuff before
That early
people got into the Czech Republic.
Exactly.
Now these kids love Czech stuff. I'm so over that now. I'm like first Iraq War kind of cool. Like Bush father Iraq War is the kind of stuff that I was into way before you.
The way back.
Oh, you like that ISIS shit? I'm so over that. So over that.